Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today, I'll be playing against Sean in 750 points, hold ground. Today, I'm going to be bringing Moria. More specifically, I'll be taking the Balrog, followed by Groblog and Durbers. I've got a few Prowlers, a few Black Shields, a Bat Swarm, and then a horde of Goblins to round out my 750 points to 45 models. Sup?
Hi guys, I'm Sean. Today I'll be taking Dale with some reinforcements from Erebor in the likes of Young Dwalin and Young Thorin. So in my army, I've got Young Thorin, Young Dwalin, got Girion with a bunch of his bow boys, and then I've got two captains with identical warbands of just spear and shield and a couple of banners. Love and light.
For hold ground, I'm feeling pretty confident because I have a lot of numbers. Seeing Sean's list, he also has a lot of numbers though. The big concern for me is Maelstrom, with the Balrog having no might.
This is our table for today. We're playing in Mordor. Now, if you want to see a video of this table being made, check out the Making Mordor video. On turn 1, I unfortunately lost priority. I decided to roll first for my Balrog because he doesn't have any might. He scored a 5, so I put him in the middle of the board. Next up, Groblog got a 3, and I decided to spend the point of might to have a bit more control so that he can come in closer to the Balrog. Durbers scored a 1 and did not arrive. Next was Sean's turn to deploy. He went first with Dwalin, scoring a 2. I put him behind my army, hoping to trap him and kill him. Thorin didn't arrive. The next captain scored a 2, and I decided to force the conflict by putting him with young Dwalin behind my army, where they should be easy to trap. The next captain's warband got a 1 and didn't arrive, and finally Girion got a 4, leaving him plenty of space to shoot my goblins.
Alright, so I'll be hitting on 4s because they're hitting on 3s. So good on them. 5s. Get rid of that. And now 5s.
Yep.
That's 2.
That's 2. All right. Do you want the Prowler?
Yeah, I'll take the Prowler and one
shield.
and one shield. And now for Girion. Yeah, so he will be going for the defense 6 boy.
Oh.
Hits. Misses. So only 1 hits. Strength 4, defense 6 are 5s. No.
Nothing.
Girion.
All right. That's all right. So that takes us to priority.
Priority in turn 2.
Cool. 5 is mine. You gonna call anything?
I'm going to go for a heroic move with Dwalin.
All right. I will not counter. So Dwalin has 1 might left.
1 might left. And that's why I didn't want to use his might for the other thing. Alright, well, Dwalin's going into both of them. Captain, nah. And I'm just going to start piling. Put him in. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
All right. So my normal move. Everyone is
Scooch on over.
Groblog is just going to take a step back, so he definitely can't be trapped next turn. Block some of these gaps. And Dwalin's definitely punching a hole, so we'll just be ready for him. Alright, end of my move phase. I can try to bring in my next warband. Rolling forward Durbers. Getting a 6, that's anywhere I want. That's exactly what I needed. Durbers is coming in.
Oh,
Right here. So I can't charge turn I arrive, so we'll just run in and be ready for it.
I'm going to move these guys half. Actually, no, I'm not. They can just shoot. Because old boy here is just on his own doing his thing. Cool, so then I'm going to move, so I'm going to see if I can bring these gone.
Yep.
Gone. Young Thorin, come on, bud. Yes, son! Why does that excite me? Battle hardened.
That is a 6.
And I'll just chuck him here.
Cool.
And the next one. Into the corner, baby. Come on.
Give us a 1.
Yeah, it's a 3. Yeah, I'm going to use 2 points of might to go east or west, my choice.
Yep.
Nah, actually, you know what? I'm not going to use any might. You can tell me where you want me to go, east or west.
I want you to go 6 inches away from that corner.
Cool. I do have some shooting to get through.
Yep, absolutely.
Alright, so Girion, first one.
Hits.
Second one. Hits. Third one.
Miss.
Misses, using a point of might from Girion, so that hits.
Oh, alright, so 3 hits.
And they're all going at Groblog, whatever his name is.
Yep, so needing 5s.
So needing 5s. 1, 2
Oh.
wounds on Groblog.
That's really bad. Alright, so for Groblog to stay alive, he needs to pass his fate here. He's got 2 might still. A 6 will do it. So he has 1 might, 1 wound, no fate left. And there's 12 more shots going for him.
1, 2, 3 misses. Because they hit on 3s because of their army bonus.
Alright, so 1 at a time to get a 6. Come on.
Groblog.
No.
Groblog.
No.
Groblog.
No.
Groblog.
No.
Groblog.
No.
Groblog.
No.
Battle hardened.
Come on, 3 more.
Groblog.
No.
Groblog.
No.
Groblog.
Yes! Stayed alive, Groblog. That's so good.
Right.
So, turn 2 combat.
Where are we going?
Starting with Dwalin.
So Dwalin's got 3, plus his boy behind. I'm going to lower Dwalin's fight by
Yep.
D3.
He's fight.
3. Oh, his fight
2.
5 goes down to 2, whatever. So
But you
that's
got a
fine. But I
spear
got
spot
spear
anyway.
sport, so I'm still higher.
Red is my Prowler. I'm on a 2 high.
I get 5, 6 high.
Yep. So Dwalin needs 4s re-rolling.
I'll see if the spearman gets him.
Spearman gets 1 of them.
Yep.
And Dwalin.
Re-rolling gets him.
There we go. Alright, next up. Let's do, looks like we've got 1 spear here fighting 2 there.
Yep. I've got 6.
I've got a 1.
And nothing.
Hey.
He's still alive.
Alright. Looks like I have 2 spears here fighting just 1 guy.
Yep. I'm
on a 5.
5.
Goes to you on
Mine.
5 value.
Again, the spear guy with the helmet because he looks cooler. He's dead.
Alright. So, looks like I have a shield with a spear sport here fighting 2 there.
3. Oh, yeah, because spear spawn there fighting them.
Yeah, cool. I'm on a
6.
6, you have a 6 as well, so you'll win it on 5 value.
Not roll ahead of 6. 5 will get
5
him.
will do it. Alright. Next up we have a black shield fighting 3.
Fighting 2.
Yep, I'm on a shield.
Oh,
You've got a spear sport here.
yeah, but he was fighting the other one.
Cool. Alright, shielding. 2s
3
goes to you, and you need a 6 to take him down.
gets the 6.
Does it? Alright, well,
And got my captain.
fighting a spearman.
Captain, friend, and I'll roll the banner. This is the banner. Banner gets a 1.
I'm on a 6.
I also get the 6s.
Goes to you. Captain needs 4s on him.
Captain is gold. So strength 4 captain gets him.
Well, I've lost a lot of goblins. That was pretty painful. That's all the fights. Takes its priority.
That's it.
6.
4. I'm going to use my captain over here to
Yep.
counter.
Cool.
So my captain's sword up is down to 1 might.
Alright. I'm not using anything, so it goes to you.
Fair enough. So he will swing around onto him. Actually, I should see who he gets first, sorry. It's going to be
He'll get
everyone.
all of them.
I just
Does
want
he
to make
get
sure.
Thorin is the question.
Yes, he misses out on Thorin by half an inch.
Cool.
So he's going to swing around backwards that way.
So I was really proud of my plan by trapping most of Sean's army in one spot, but they did a heap more damage than I was expecting, almost annihilating one of my warbands. I'm hoping when the Balrog gets there, all of that stuff's gonna die pretty quick. Now here you can see that Thorin was down on his own, so I trapped him using Groblog. This was a bit risky because Groblog had 2 might, but only 1 wound, so I'm gonna try to use the strike to put some damage onto Thorin. Now the Balrog's moving up as quickly as possible, and so is the Bat Swarm, just getting ready for next turn when we can put some damage out. Now you can see here that young Dwalin isn't in combat. I think that was a mistake from Sean. He wanted to go after my heroes, which made sense, but young Dwalin's so good at killing troops anyway that he may as well have been fighting. Now I'm just shimmying around my goblins at this point. all I'm doing is waiting for the barrel to come in and do a bunch of the work. Turbos goes in against the captain, and all of the goblins just shimmy up, and that is the end of my movement. At this point in the game, I'm not going for the objective yet, but I'm feeling pretty confident that if I can wipe out half of Sean's army here, I can then go and get the other half that'll be on the objective. Sean's troops in the corner move up, and his archers stayed still. So I've got a lot of fire incoming.
I'm going to start with the Balrog anyway.
Yeah.
And we missed.
I'm going to pump into your goblin horde.
Yep.
From Gearians. The first one hits. Second one hits. Third hits. Their defense 5, force are still 5s. Gets one of them.
1 kill.
So just take them at your discretion.
All right.
3, 3, 3, and 3 into the same group of guys from my bows. 1, 2. That was a miss. 3, 4. Miss. I love 3s to hits with strength 3 bows and 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 gobbles dead.
Jesus.
Oh, that daily in archery.
So we're kind of being trashed right now. I've lost 13 models and you've lost a model. But ideally, all this dies very soon. So combat.
Combats.
Cool. I'm going to strike with Groblog.
So I'm going to heroic defend with Thorin.
Cool. So 6 is to wound you.
Yes.
Let's start with that combat.
Cool. So Thorin is going to be shielding with his oaken shield.
And my strike
Higher
goes
than
to
me.
6. Cool. So I'll roll. You roll your dice first.
I get the 6s.
All right. I've got the warrior and the black shield. I get a 5, and then I've got 2 attacks for Groblog.
Gets a
He
5.
gets a 5, and that'll be his last point of might to win it.
Cool.
Because otherwise, he could die there with point of might. So, Groblog needs 6s to wound.
Gets
He
1.
gets a wound. The normal warrior,
Wait, what strength is he?
4.
Strength 4, defense
7.
8.
8. Still 6s.
Still 6s.
Normal warrior does nothing. And then the black shield has hatred dwarves, so +1 to wound. Does nothing.
I'm going to use 1 point of his 3 fate to pass that.
All right. Well,
So he's happy.
that was disappointing.
I should have struck, but it doesn't matter.
Next up, let's do this one-on-one.
Yeah, I'm just going to fight. Gets a 2. I'll
5.
double check my banner. I'm pretty sure I'm out. Yeah, well and truly
Yeah,
out.
and I need something to kill him.
Kill
6
him.
will do it.
This is the turn I get trashed.
All right. I got 1 guy fighting those 2.
2s.
1 a 3.
It's yours. Changing die.
And a 5 will do it.
My
Defense
God.
5. All right. Let's go. Durbos with a friend fighting your captain.
Yep. Banner is gold.
All right. My friend is
I
red.
get a 6 on my captain.
Doesn't matter what I get.
Durbos is defense 6.
Defense 6, so he needs 6s to wound him. Or the other
Strength
guys.
4, so 5 with my captain.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah. So captain, nothing, and my banner needing 6s, nothing.
Cool. All right. I've got these 2 here fighting those 2.
Yeah.
One
get
a
2.
5.
I do have a banner in range of that one. I'm pretty certain. Gets a 6,
Goes to you.
so needing 6s.
Yep. Defense 6 on the black shield.
No.
And no, 2 1s. All right. This one, you got 2 guys fighting my 4.
Yep.
The red dice is at -1.
5.
6 will do it.
Stop rolling 6s.
You've got your banner there.
Out of range of that one.
Cool. All right, the red one is +1 to wound,
Gets him.
and a 6 will do it. All right. So next up, I've got 4 here, fighting those 2 there.
Gets a 5.
Gets a 6. Come on. And a 6 will do it.
It's the numbers. It's the sheer numbers.
There we go. All right, that takes us to priority for next turn.
Righty. I get a 2.
And armor 5 goes to me. You've got...
That captain's going to use his last point of might.
Yeah, he is.
He sure is.
Yeah, he is. Let's go with Durbos to spend a point of might as well. So Durbos has 1 remaining.
Your roll off.
1, 2, 3 goes to me.
I'll take it.
Cool. It's yours.
Alright, so he gets everyone except Thorin again. Yep, sure does. Going into Durbers. Darlin is going into those two. Spear spot over here.
At this point in the game, I'm feeling pretty happy with how my plan's going. With the reinforcements, that Warband of Dale is almost gone, and the Balrog is getting closer and closer. Now this is a good time to talk about what's going on in the game. Sean here is just trying to hold off my goblins for as long as possible, because if he can break and then get his army into the middle and the game ends, well then he's going to win. So I really need to make sure I don't break him here, but I want to do enough damage that I can definitely secure the center. You can see here the Balrog has made it into combat, and the Bat Swarm is just flying over the back there to tie up some models and reduce their fight value. The Bat Swarm is one of my favorite models in the game for its halving the fight value power. Now the rest of my goblins are just shimmying up. At this point I'm still committing to killing this cluster, and a few of them are starting to move across. I've also trapped Thorin, as you can see there. Now, Sean is in a bit of trouble at the moment, but he's playing the objective. So his troops are just marching forwards as quickly as they can to get into the center here. And he's leaving some of his archers stationary because they are putting out a huge amount of damage, but sending some to the objective. Here we can see the whole battlefield, and let's get into shooting.
I'm going to do a heroic accuracy with Girion.
Cool. So he's got one might left.
Yep. So he'll get all of them. Girion, first one, hits. Second one, hits. Third one, hits. They're all just going into your gobos with an in the way on that rocky formation.
Yep.
And
One failed.
So
Heroic
reroll
accuracy.
all go through.
Hits. Alright.
And does
Oh.
strength 4.
You get the 2 spears and the others will fail to wound.
Yeah. At the same lot of lads. Those 2 miss. In the ways. These fail, so re-rolling. Re-rolling 1 for poison. And 5s.
Alright.
Nothing.
Cool. Now, combat phase.
Yep.
I'm declaring a heroic. For free.
Heroic combat with the Balrog. That's fair play. I'm gonna heroic combat with Darlin.
Ooh, alright. Let's roll, see who goes first.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 goes to me.
Goes to me.
Cool.
Now,
So-
Dwalin and Spear Support, what fight is your Black Shield? 3?
3, yeah.
Cool, so he's gonna lower his fight value again.
Yep.
I'm still higher fight in that combat. I do get the 6.
Goes to you.
This is the first guy on him, so needing 5s from the spear. No. Dwalin,
Needing 5s for both of them.
yep. No. Rerolling failed wounds. Gets 1.
Oh, and you know
He's out of
what?
mine.
He actually needs 4s on this guy because
Oh, well, he got him that turn as well anyway.
yeah, he would have got it on the first roll around as well. So
But I'm just going to go into these 3.
go for troops.
2, sorry.
Cool.
I want some troop kills.
All right,
Your one.
mine. So I have,
Against my 1 by the looks of it.
and I have the Balrog with 4 friends. So
Oh, you're doing that one over there.
yeah.
My spear support, is he in that combat as well?
So he's just fighting this one here.
Cool, I'm going to shield. Oh,
Yep.
doesn't-
Balrog.
Nah, I'm going to fight normally.
I've got the 6.
Doesn't matter.
Balrog
Kills him.
gets him.
Move
Alright.
him and then we'll kill him.
Yeah, cool. So Balrog is just gonna go.
Onto that spear support.
He's gonna go into this guy. Just like that. And then these goblins will just
Pylon.
pile into him. Alright, now I have priority, so let's go with the Balrog next.
Cool.
Fighting just 1.
I'm going to fight normally because let's see what happens. With a 3.
And I've beaten you with the 6, and I'm gonna hurl. So, straight away, you're gonna hit those 3, young Dwalin, and then my 2 goblins.
No. False.
You're going a long way.
4 inches.
You're going, that's 2 inches
Oh,
plus
yeah.
the difference in our strength, which is 6.
6, yeah.
So you're going 8 inches, which is definitely going to hit the edge of the board.
Yep.
So we'll see if the guy getting hurled dies with the initial hit. He
Yeah.
does. And then your banner needing a 6. Nope. Ah, sorry, needing a 5 there.
Yeah,
The spear needing a 5.
No.
Young Dwalin. Nope. And then my 2 goblins each needing 5s. No. Well, that was a lot of 1s. I think that's 5 1s in a row there. But they're all knocked prone, so that's good.
I didn't like that.
Okay. Next up, let's do Durbers fighting the captain with the bat swarm.
I got a
They're on the
5.
5, so let's go Durbers
You win.
and the bat swarm, and I will win that. You'll be trapped, so Durbers does 2 wounds,
6.
sorry. Yep, strength 4, so
Oh,
2 wounds
shit.
from Durbers. And then the bat swarm, strength 2, needing 6s, gets the 3rd wound, so your captain's dead. Alright, making some progress now. Let's do this spear fighting 2 goblins.
Yeah. Whoops.
5
That goes
goes
to
to
me.
you.
I'll go for the easiest one to kill.
They both need 5, so you probably have a shield. No.
Fine.
Looks like we have 2 prowlers with 2 spear supports fighting one there.
5.
The 2 spear supports gets the 6.
I do. Oh, my banner's on the ground, so you can't do
Yep.
nothing.
So I'll do the 2 prowlers needing getting +1 to wound, and that'll do it. All right. We have a black shield with a spear support fighting a guy on the ground. With a 6.
Shield. Oh, damn.
No. Trapped. And gotcha.
Parked it. We need to get you some new dice.
Finally, we have this one over here.
I'm gonna just 4 high.
4. All right, that's good.
Got 2 points of mine to potentially do something.
So I've got Groblog, and then I've got 3 other dice in there.
I'm gonna use 2 points of mine.
Cool. So Thorin is out of might.
Yep.
And you're going to go after Groblog first.
Yeah. First one, Groblog. Fuck it, they're both going after Groblog. Will
The 5
get
will do it, yeah. So Groblog's dead.
Cool. Righty.
Let's do it.
5, that goes to me.
Damn. That'd be my last point of might. So no, I will not spend any might.
Cool.
At this point, I'm starting to get concerned. I still have all my strong heavy hitters, but my goblins are dying and I'm getting really, really close to breaking. Now, Sean in this middle here just stood up his guys and is shimmying them around. He knows that he just needs to tie me up for as long as possible, and then I'll break, and the game should end with him on the objectives. Now, in my movement, I'm just moving all those goblins that you see there towards the objective. Also, Sean was pushing all of his troops, but he kept that group of archers stationary because they have been putting out the damage that is going to be breaking my army.
Here.
Yep.
2 miss.
So this is from the archers into the goblins.
And 1 kill.
Cool.
Just the front with the spear.
From the spear, one of these guys?
Yeah. Oh, it would be that one. Sorry. 'Cause
Yeah,
from
cool.
them.
It's 19
Here again.
kills.
Hits. Misses. Going to the archer. Gets him. I
Bang.
have gone the spear. Oh, the shield. Doesn't matter. And 7 more.
It's 20 dead. 5 more to break me.
On 4s. Miss. And 5s. That's 2 more. I'll go for your shield, boys. Yeah.
Okay, 3 more to break me now. Combats?
Yep. My choice. Let's go Thorin because I want to see.
Actually, I'm going to call heroic combat.
Fair enough.
So I've got 4 attacks from the Balrog, an extra goblin, and the Prowler, which is the red dice.
Shielding. Gets a big 6. Oh, you
Yes.
Battle hardened.
Battle hardened 6. Alright, let's go with the Prowler because he's cool. You're trapped. And the Prowler does the wound.
Fair enough.
Alright, so if the Prowler goes there, and then this guy just runs to there,
Ooh.
Balrog can squeeze into Dwalin.
Fair enough.
Cool. Alright, now where do you want to go?
Let's do Thorin. 'Cause
Alright.
That looks like fun.
3 dice in there for me.
Gets a 4 high.
Oh,
I win that.
4 high.
So strength.
Strength 4. So you need 5.
5s all round. Gets 1. I'm going to go for the black shield.
Yeah, kill the cool one. We got 3
I'm
options.
going to lower Dwalin's fight value.
Yeah, you are.
He's lower than you by a mile.
Alright, so he has 2 but he's also going to piercing strike.
Cool.
And that's about it.
Big 6.
Big 6. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, Prowler, and the Balrog. So I roll the Balrog. 6, I'll do it. Alright, starting with the Prowler, who is now strength 4, your defense 6. So I need 5s normally, but +1 to wound for you being trapped, and +1 to wound for me being two-handed. You need 3s to wound. Classic. Okay.
Cool. Does he survive this? Yes, he does.
Let's do the Black Shield. Does nothing because you need 5s. And let's go to the Balrog. Board of this. There's 1, and you're trapped. 2. But the Prowler to wound as well, so I'm up to 3.
So needs to pass both fate.
I've got 3 more goblins
But
with
it's
double
also
strike for
trapped.
6s. 4, there we go. 4
Can't
wounds.
survive that.
Just died. Wow, I was expecting him to be a mile gone. This one?
Fine, normally. Yours. Oh,
You got a banner.
banner. Come on.
You need a 5.
He's out.
Ah, cool.
Nah.
Still alive. And finally your banner.
Shielding. 6, so it
Goes down to a 5, so we'll go with Durbers, the Spear and the Prowler. Got the 6.
Yep.
And
Nothing.
a 4 from the Prowler goes up to a 5, which will kill. There's always 2-hand on the Prowlers, they don't have another weapon.
Fair.
Alright, priority. 1.
So it goes to me.
Yep, have fun.
Courage. Into the Balrog.
Yeah.
Jump. Loves life.
Woo!
Now, at this point in the battle, I'm beginning to get concerned because I am very, very, very close to breaking, and that was not a part of my plan at all. You can see here that Sean is absolutely swarming that objective and has his whole army there. Now, if the game ended at this point, it would be 11-0. So I really, really don't want that to happen. Of course, all of this does hitch on Sean's breaking me, and the way he's going to do that is with his archery if he's able to pull it off. So all of his archers there are moving half so he can get the most amount of shots possible. In my move, I decided that I would be jumping over that ravine to try to chase down Thorin. Now, I did something a bit sneaky here. You'll see that I charged Thorin with the goblin on one side, and then you'll see me just move him around a little bit because the Bat Swarm is going to help out the Balrog, and then the Balrog's free heroic combat will send the Bat Swarm to help out that goblin fighting Thorin, and hopefully we can push him into the ravine. Now, the soldier charging the Balrog wasn't actually a bad thing because the Balrog can free heroic combat away from it, so it isn't any slower than it normally would. The rest of my goblins just moved forwards as fast as they possibly could, pushing as close to the objective as possible. This did put them in the open for shooting, but there's no other way to get there.
Alright.
Shooting.
Yeah, do it. Don't break me, please.
Let's see if Girion hits. Nope. 7 shots. From over there, just into your little goblin horde.
Yep. Oh my god. So you need 5 to wound?
5 to wound. 1
One.
dead. I've
Okay.
got 5 more shots to kill 2 models.
And
And,
if you-
these hitting on 3s.
Kill 1 model now.
Poison.
And you need 5s to wound.
Kills 1.
So I've broken. Okay, that's 20.
Do I not need to kill 1 more?
Nope, that's 25 dead, and I started with 48, so it exceeded it at 50%. But we don't roll for it this turn.
No, next turn.
Next turn.
Beginning
Alright.
of next turn. Yes.
Combat.
Yep.
This is going to make me feel good because I declare a heroic combat with the Balrog.
Yep, fair enough.
You want to roll your guy?
Shooting. Nah, he's dead.
Balrog.
I'll just take him out.
And yeah, he's dead. Okay, now the exciting thing here is I did measure it, and the Bat Swarm was in range of Big Thorin Oakenshield.
Wow.
So we'll go in there. 5 inches up there. The Balrog can go straight over these because they're less than half its height. And he'll end on that. Alright, next fight.
Yeah. I think I'm still high fight.
I think you're still high fight, that's correct.
I get 6. I'll take it.
The
I'm sorry.
question is, do you count as trapped? Which I don't think you do, because you'd fall off instead of be unable to move, so you win that. Well, that was disappointing.
I've only got 1 goblin in there, so I'm going to go after the goblin first.
Yep.
So, no, goblin.
No.
Goblin. Carks
Yes.
it. So
Right.
kill that gobbler.
Priority.
That's it.
Me.
It's you. Take it.
So I'm broken. Durbers is going to go first. He's going to auto pass his courage because he's within 12 of the Balrog, and then he has a 12-inch stand fast. So I'm pretty rock solid there.
Now you can see here how good the Balrog is. Acting like a giant shaman means that my Courage 2 goblins are going nowhere. It's a huge game changer and probably one of the best rules about the Balrog, to be honest. So I'm just moving everything up, trying to close the distance between the middle and where I currently am. And I have the first group of goblins that are going to get there soon, but the Balrog is about a turn behind them. Now Sean is just making his lines on the edge of the 6-inch mark so that he is defending that zone. His archers are moving up half so that they can get some good shots in, and at this point things are really in dire straits for me. I need the game to go on for as long as possible.
You're shooting?
Yep. I'm going to take 5 shots that are...
Actually, I'm going to shoot first.
Yes,
I'm going to go with the Balrog, and he's going to take Fiery Lash at Thorin Oakenshield.
Ooh.
I've missed.
Cool. I'm going to take another 5 shots. These are unmoved at your gobos. 1, 2 miss.
And 5.
5s gets 2.
2.
Alright, let's see what Girion does. Hits.
Hits. And hits.
All at the defense 4.
So 2 kills.
Yeah, just straight into you guys. Needing miss. Needing 5s. None.
Cool.
Oh.
Still not a bad shooting phase.
Not bad at all.
The only combat's Thorin.
Yep.
Both goblins are shielding.
See what you get.
6.
Gets a 6.
Oh no, you're going into the ravine.
Kills 1.
Just one of them. Alright. That is your 31st kill. Priority. Sorry. Does the game end?
He's going. I saw that too.
Priority.
Goes to me.
Yours.
So Sean, with priority, is just pushing his archers up half so they can get some shots off, but they still form a wall with the terrain. Now, I was super lucky that the game kept going here. On a 1 or 2 it ends, and I needed to keep going for as long as possible if I'm going to have a chance here. I feel super confident that my army is going to be able to wipe out what he has left. It's just about having the time. Now, Thorin charged Durbers, wasn't able to get into the Balrog, but is just trying to tie things up. Now, what I'm doing here is interesting. I've put a dead model exactly 6 inches away from the Balrog, and then I've put 2 of my models around it. The Balrog's going to move up there, and you'll see that if I Fiery Lash his captain, which he accidentally left out there, that captain's going to be stuck in that hole fighting both goblins, the Balrog, and be trapped. It's a lethal strategy that you can use with the Balrog. Now my Bat Swarm's fighting Thorin as well as a few other goblins, and everyone else is just pushing forwards.
Shooting. Let's see what Girion can do first.
Yep.
Hits.
Into the Balrog?
No. So 1 hit from Girion into your spear boy here in front of the Balrog.
Yep.
Nope.
Nothing.
All into your gobos.
Yep.
Miss.
Nice.
5s. Gets 3 of them.
Which ones?
Just those 3.
My shooting?
Yep.
The Balrog's gonna... Do you want him? Oh, no, he won't be within range of Girion. So I'm just gonna go for Captain.
Yep.
Fiery Lash. Yes! Hits the Captain. So he is dragged into combat with me, and he takes a strength 7 hit, which does a wound.
I'll use his 1 point of fate. Why not? No.
Fails.
He's got
1 wound, no fate. Combat.
Yep.
I'm gonna call a heroic combat with Durbers and with the Balrog.
Fair enough.
Let's do the Balrog first.
Sure. I'm gonna shield.
Yeah, you are.
6s.
Yes. And I do 1 wound.
Kills him.
And then the Balrog is going to run up into that juicy line.
Yep.
Cool. Let's do this heroic combat.
Cool.
So you're on a 3. Now I have the higher fight because Durbers is fight 4 and you're trapped, so he's 5 and you're fighting the Batstorm, so you're only 3. So we'll go Durbers wins the fight and your defense 8.
Yep.
So Durbers needing 6s.
Nope.
Maybe I shouldn't have heroic combated. The next 3 normal goblins needing 6s by 4s. 1, and that's a wound.
Cool.
The bat swarm needing 6s by a lot.
So I got
6 by 6, that's another
two
wound.
wounds.
And then the prowler with +2 to wound, so he's on 4s. 1 more.
3 wounds. He's only got 2 face, so he can't survive that.
Alright, and I'm just going to run them forwards. I'll have something in the train, please. 1 more combat.
Yep. So that's that combat in there. My spear supporting boy.
6. I'm doing a hurl. So you're going 6 plus 1 inches, so 7 inches. You'll get all of them.
Yep.
So it's, we'll roll for the guy getting hit on the big strike. No, and then he's taking 4 strength 3s. So the first guy's dead.
Cool.
And then the next guy, dead.
Dead.
The banner is alive. The guy after is alive, and the guy after is alive.
Cool. So it's the first 2.
Yeah. Does the game end? No.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Priority
Waiting for a chance. Goes to me.
goes to you.
All right. I go with Durbers first. He's within 12 of the Balrog, so he auto passes his courage, and then he has a 12-inch stand fast, so he's looking pretty good.
Once again, that auto pass courage from the Balrog is massive. Durbers is just running up, can't get into range this turn, but getting closer to it. Now the Balrog's going into combat. If he can kill enough of these Dale warriors before the game ends, this seriously could be mine. Now Dale's also getting close to breaking, and because they don't have an auto pass terror or an auto pass courage, they will run. Now the Balrog just passed his fiery lash, killing the banner, which is a nice bonus for me, making the Dale even a bit more helpless in that big kill zone in the middle, and the Balrog charging into 2 of them. Now, I'm also going to move the Bat Swarm around just to get into combat, because those Strength 2 hits can still do some damage. And finally, the rest of my Goblins are just running forwards, as you would expect them to. A few of them not able to get into combat, but they are able to get within 6 inches of the center. Now, Sean's just putting heaps of guys within the 6-inch zone so that he has more in case the game ends this turn, but he's left his archers still.
Am I shooting first?
Yep.
Watch me get the leader wound. 1 throwing weapon into Girion. No, goes to you.
Cool. See what Gearing does. Didn't move. Hits. 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 Or...
Defense 4, defense 4, defense 4.
Cool. Starting off with the Prowler, he's going to be my priority. Gets the Prowler.
Cool.
The other 2 for...
I've lost 35
8.
models. I have 10 left. Something like that. Maybe can. Yeah.
I'll double check my count.
I've got 13 models left.
Nice. Alright, these other 8. Do I go into Gerbers or whatever the fuck his name is?
Need 6 to win him.
Yeah, bugger it. Into him. Oh, 2 miss. 3 miss. And 6s. Does 1 wound.
That's ruined. May as well fade. I've got no might left. Pass.
Damn.
Cool. Combat.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, Balrog calls a heroic.
Cool. I'm going to shield with my 4 die. Oh, gets the big 5.
Gets a 6.
Rolling 6s.
Needing 3s. Gets them both. Alright, this is pretty big. The Balrog's punch through, and he'll take on those 2 guys there. So an archer and a spearman.
6. Do they wound him? Leader wound. No. 2 wounds now.
Alright, and we have the Bat Swarm.
Against my 4.
Only 3 because I fought one of them.
Oh, yeah, true. I got a 5 high, 6,
Goes
sorry.
to you. You need force wound.
Gets
You do
2 wounds.
2 wounds. He has 2 wounds remaining. Alright, does the game end? Alright, we're in for a chance, boys. Priority
Yep. Goes to you.
goes to me. The Balrog's going to charge in. He'll go for that bowman and he'll throw a throwing weapon. He'll hit because it's in the move phase. And he'll get a kill. And then he'll charge forwards into those 2. And then we can swarm in. It's good. Getting some numbers.
1 more and I'm broken.
Alright, let's pull this back. Durbers goes into Girion. Protects his flank. Goes into those 2. There's those two. All right, your move. Also, I'll say that Dobos stand fast 12 inches, so everyone's safe.
Cool.
Because the barrel auto passes all goblins.
He's going into him.
Yep.
The game having kept going is absolutely insane here, and it means that all Sean can do at this point is try to swarm the objective and hope that it ends this turn. Otherwise, he's got nothing to stop me.
The barracks going to declare heroic combat.
Oh,
Need
beat
to beat a
4.
4. I'll beat a 4. I'm just going to strike them normally, needing 3s. Gets them both.
I'm broken.
And it'll go into those two. So we'll do the Balrog next.
6. That's mine. 5's wounded.
Nothing. Alright. I've got 2 guys here fighting your 1.
3.
5. 5 will do
Get
it.
him. Yeah. Look at you go.
Oh yeah. Let's do Dobos fighting Girion.
Is it Girion +1?
Just Girion.
5.
Goes to you.
2 wounds.
Uh,
6s.
if I pass his fate, he stays alive.
Dead.
No, he's gone. That's unfortunate.
Girion, not only good with
That
the bow,
wasn't expected. So Dobos dead. Let's do 1-on-1 there.
gets a 1.
4.
Yours.
No.
Bowman on the other hand.
That guy on 2.
Cool. 4.
No.
6 carks him. He's Bowman. And next 2,
Yep.
I get a 6.
Goes to you.
And I don't kill him.
Cool. Bat Swarm. Last one.
Against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4s.
6.
And you need to do 2 wounds to him.
And trapped or not trapped?
Yeah, very trapped. Does the game end?
Come on. It's getting closer.
If the game ended there, I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you would have had 9, so you would have won.
Priority. 2.
Goes to me.
Oh.
You have no might, correct?
No.
Watch me pull this out of the bag.
You're going to win this.
So-
Just because we can't. I can't.
I auto
win.
pass courage, so this one goblin's going to charge Girion. These goblins are just running in here.
So the tides truly have turned. Goblin Mastery is keeping me alive. I'm just going in and not charging many of them because they all have to pass courage 2 courage tests because the Balrog gives them -1. This is starting to look really, really good for me.
Let's start on these guys here.
Yeah. 1 dead.
1,
2 dead.
2,
3
3,
dead. 4
4,
dead. 5 dead. So that's all of those archers there. Go on.
1 dead.
2 dead. Hey, the third one's alive.
So I'll get rid of these 2. If I could just charge into the guy there.
Cool.
Next one.
He's good?
No, he's dead.
Oh,
Next one. Dead.
yeah, no, he's dead.
These 2 are gone.
And then you got 3 more archers.
1. Yeah, he's happy.
Hey,
Next archer.
he's
No.
dead. And final archer
No.
is dead. So combat, I'm going to declare heroic.
Gets a 6.
Oh, don't do this to me.
You boy. Lead a wound. Come on.
No. Alright, Girion?
Yep. Kick 6.
Nah, it goes to you.
Carks him.
Jesus, Girion's killed a lot of guys. And last one, Goblin versus Dude.
3.
4. Nothing. Does the game end? Nah. Alright.
Oh!
Priority?
Oh, it's mine.
Alright, you can pass the stand fast now.
Girion. Yeah, he passes.
fine.
Just go on there, son.
Cool.
And now the courage for the others.
So just 1 from the archer.
No, bitches. Into those 2. Okay, let's see if he goes into those. Nope. And the other one. No.
Alright, Barrow's going to charge in. Throwing weapon. Hits. And kills. I think we will go for Girion. So I'm having one guy leave the thing to get into him, but that gets me the trap, so I think it's worth it. I'll call a heroic combat.
Game
Balrog.
doesn't end. Game doesn't end. Game doesn't end. It doesn't end. It doesn't end.
It can't end.
Doesn't end. It does not end. It does end.
All right, we got 10 more turns. Here we go. Balrog will go first with the combat. 6. Got him. He won't be able to go anywhere, so we'll just sit there looking good. You got one guy fighting 2 of mine.
5.
6.
Yep, he's trapped, I'm assuming.
Yeah, got him in the first round anyway. So you have a model remaining.
Got gearing left.
All right, so the Prowler's going to pierce.
Okay, gearing gets a 5.
All right, if I
I'm
get a
happy, bro.
6. So I got
Secret point of mine.
1, 2, 3, 4, and I need a 6 from them. Yes. All right, so those 4 striking first, needing 6s. No, you're trapped, so I'll re-roll it, needing 6s. 1, 2.
2 wounds.
And then the Prowler has to go. Your defense 6.
Yeah.
I'm strength 3, but I pierce, so I'm strength 4, so I need 5. So then I get +2 to wound. It's 2 more wounds from the Prowler.
Yeah, 2 wound leader, let's go. That's terrible. I'm just gonna go and sit down for a minute.
Sean, how many times in your life have you been tabled?
This is the first time. Well, that didn't go as I planned.
So that was probably the most undeserved win I've ever gotten.
I feel like I just walked out of a tournament game. Absolutely devastated by that. It's going to take me a couple of days to recover.
Yeah, so if the game had ended on the first turn, it would have been 12-0. 11-0. And then for like 3 turns after that, it was going to be 11-1. And then I tabled you and won 11.
It was the turn before
12.
the game ended. I still would have won. It was that very last turn
When
that I just knew that I wasn't going to survive.
Yeah.
And that I was going to lose everyone in there. But as I said, I don't think I could have played that any better.
I completely agree with you. I think that you definitely won that morally and lost it due to the dice rolls, which is
what we all say, but you know, that's the game. It's all
that is the game.
Rolling dice.
That is what we sign up for when we accept that we're playing a dice game.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm very happy with what happened in the corner where we started off.
Yeah.
At first, I wasn't too happy, but I adapted to my situation down there, and having both Dwalin and Thorin. Thorin could have done a bit better, but he did enough. Young Dwalin, absolute beast.
Yeah, well, initially I was really happy when so much stuff ended up there. So I was like, oh, great, I'll kill it early. I'll have heaps of numbers and I'll go in. But that much stuff was enough to break me with the shooting helping it out.
Yeah,
and
that's it.
Really, by me putting your warband there, ended up hurting me a lot. Because imagine if the game had ended within the first 4 opportunities it could have, then that move would have cost me the game. By 100%. You playing that strategy. But it didn't go that way in the end.
But also the bows were just ridiculous. I've seen my Warriors of Dale do well with shooting, but that was unprecedented.
Well, the scary thing to me was you didn't have any rolls that I thought were that outrageous. Like you normally had 2/3 hit, which is normal with your shooting, and then you had 1/3 wounding.
Yeah, just get an average.
Yeah, so average, and you killed what, 10, 15 models with it?
Yeah, Girion, at least 6 or 7 kills with the bow. That's not including his 1 shot on Durbers later on in the game, and then just chopping through a couple of goblins. But
yeah, I wanted to talk about my MVP, which is unsurprisingly the Balrog.
Those heroic combats.
Yeah, I see a lot of people criticising the Balrog, saying that he's not that good because he needs the 6 to win. But he'll get the 6 a lot if you're helping him out.
And I think he didn't get the 6 twice.
Yeah, so he got it more than he should have.
Yeah.
You'd expect about 45% of the time he gets a 6. But the biggest thing is his Goblin Mastery in that game, where all of my goblins were immune to running away. So he's like a shaman on steroids.
Yeah, 100%.
That can never be killed and 100%. Can never be drain willed.
Yeah.
Which is incredible.
Much like a siege weapon, I just had to ignore the Balrog.
Yeah.
Because I had nothing to be able to kill him.
No.
I just had to let him do his job. I knew he was going to heroic combat every turn, so I just had to try and prevent that as much by only allowing him to get into 1 or 2 models. But he's just an absolute weapon. That that whip as well. Didn't do too much, but when it did,
Yeah,
Show
got me.
what
I
it
killed the
does,
captain with full might, so
it can do some damage.
and that's my attitude towards the archers. Where I had to just ignore them because I could have stayed back in cover, but most likely I would have still had 3 or 4 goblins that didn't manage to squeeze into the cover, which then you just shoot them and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Or if I just ran forwards with everything, I got there sooner. So if the game had ended earlier, it might have got me some points.
Yeah, no, I was quite surprised you didn't run into the archers or start heading towards them. And so I was happy to just sit back and move 3 here and there and take my shots. And as I said, all 12 of my bows plus Girion, MVP. Like,
Absolutely.
I knew what I needed them to do, which was whittle down his numbers. And they did whittle down your numbers. You know, if it wasn't for the bows, you would have had twice the amount of goblins walking towards the objective.
And
So,
look, even they might have killed 2 or 3 a turn, which isn't that big of a deal. But when the game went for however long, 7, 8 turns, that adds up quick.
oh yeah, yeah, it's a good game.
Yep, there we go.
Disappointed by the result, but happy.
2 wins on the channel so far.
Ooh.
Undefeated. Watch this.
Undefeated.
Watch this space.
Watch him parade that around. Get you a belt one day.
Yeah, if I lose, it's not getting uploaded. Watch out.
We've actually filmed 10 reports so far. And
Yeah, there's
he's only
the second
uploading
one
2.
going out.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Oh well.
Disappointing.
All right. Cool.
Have a good one.